Are you a person who's always disappointed with outcomes, but you know you've given your best because you have high expectations? Or maybe your progress has been dormant for a long time, but all of a sudden, you were the best in your field, in your particular thing. Maybe you were labeled as rebellious for questioning authority, but really, all you did was ask authority a question. At this point, I think we should introduce an idea concerning what is expected of you from others. Hi, I'm Myrna Roberts, and I brought my friend DocRoc with me to help me tap into your creativity for just a little while so that we can explain this really easy concept called expectancy.
Hey y'all, what's up? I'm DocRoc. Now, I already understood the expectations that I have on my own life are way important. But what I didn't know and what I think you saying is that the expectation of the person giving the test is just as important as the expectation of the person taking the test. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, kind of. And you can trust and believe that expectancy is real.
Now don't y'all go blank on me right here. I think I understand. So when my mama had expectations for me, between 1 and 100, them expectations was like right around 100.
Yeah, kind of. It's kind of like that, but trust and believe, it's all pretty figurative when you really think about it. It's pretty figurative.
If mama told me to wash them dishes better be washed. And that's all. It wasn't nothing else. They better be clean and it better be right. 100.
But what a lot of people don't know is that while mama expected 100%, sometimes institutions like schools and jobs, they expect an average between 65 and 80%.
But wait, just like mama's expectancy, the tester's expectations can be just as important as the testees. If they looking for 75%, that's what they gonna choose, right?
Expectations can be like a magnet to behavior. Kind of like you get what you're expecting.
What about those people out there who are performing at 99 and 100% just like their mama told them? Their mama's expectation. What about those people?
I'm glad you asked. Those scores are called outliers. On the high and the low end, they're called outliers. But in private circles, in scientific circles where mathematicians and statisticians are, sometimes those high-end outliers are called unicorns. But the interesting thing is that they like to throw the outliers out. But when they throw them out, they're supposed to throw out the high and the low end outliers.
What? Why? I don't believe you. What you talking about?
It's because those scores influence the mean. And they want to keep expectancy where it is. They don't want to influence the mean.
Influence the mean? Now you're talking crazy. Dang. You want to influence the mean. You want to drag the curve over to the high percentage right. Just where mama wanted it, right?
Let's say these are test scores and this is some arbitrary number like time of day. The expectation is that people will score in this area. But Some scientists at the school board will recognize this high score out here as a fluke at first. But it won't take long before they'll say, who is this unicorn that scored 98 at 8 o'clock in the morning? That unicorn will be identified and sought after and removed from that school because they have an average that they want to maintain.
Yeah, I get it. Now you're closing our schools for low test scores after you done moved all the brilliant people. Tiger and Venus and Serena and them is gone. Now you're gonna close our schools, right?
Yeah, kind of. It's kind of like that, but trust and believe, it's all pretty figurative when you really think about it. It's pretty figurative.
Are you sure? See, you be getting confused. Is this like the time somebody cut daddy off and he called him a son of a gun, and after that you thought son of a gun meant road rage for about 10 years? Is that what this is?
No.
Oh, girl, I see what you doing. I see you. You calling them unicorns home, ain't you? You calling them home. You telling the unicorns to return, aren't you?
That is part of it. I'm calling the unicorns back home. Back to the family, back to the home, to the figurative home, and to the real home. To go back home and see if you can lend assistance, but also to see if you can understand what has happened in the past. If we can discover our real history. The other thing is, we are calling the unicorns back to the original unicorn, which is Africa. Once the unicorns are removed from the family and community, you know, the high achievers, that society can very easily crumble without those unicorns within the society. Once they're removed, anything can happen.
You started this whole set off talking about people whose outcomes was crazy, who was putting all this work in and not getting nothing out. So what are you saying to those people?
I'm saying you could be performing above par or even answering questions that they didn't ask. This could have you walking through life wondering where your score is. And it could drastically change your performance. I'm saying find out the expectations of the tester, or AKA the people around you, and stay on point. Stay on point with the task at hand, but don't stop expecting great things from yourself, even if other people are expecting average.
So when you gonna put some color on that hair?
So much hate, so much hate. Hate is bad. Hate is bad.
Yeah, especially self-hate.
So subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit me up on Facebook or LinkedIn. Hit like, subscribe, all of that. Follow me across the United States and to Africa and watch the unicorns return to the original unicorn. Calling all unicorns, calling all unicorns.